undefeated in this one. It dates all the way to 1901, tied for the 9th longest series in major college football. A ranked Ole Miss team still has designs on a college football playoff, and a Mississippi State team that is searching to end an SEC losing streak. They're looking for their first conference win of the season. They've been playing for the Golden Egg since 1927. That followed a 1926 brawl when Ole Miss tried to take down State's goalposts after a win in Starkville. It's passing game going. Caden Davis gets us started. Devon Booth won't have a chance for this squib that goes out of bounds at the 13. Time for our player check-in, presented by Olsen.
Going to play a part in it early on in this game.
Ole Miss leads the country in sacks. Empty backfield now for Van Buren. A four-man rush, and he's intercepted. Ole Miss with an early takeaway by Chris Paul, and the Rebels have early momentum.
The quick slant, and his receiver falls down. You're going to see it. It's going to be right over here in this area. Just watch what happens as he tries to throw the slant. Receiver falls down, and there you see him, and Chris Paul is just sitting there waiting. All he has to do is catch it. Ball security, making good
backs in Jackson Dart, and when healthy, an elite receiver room. Back to the ground game. Davis finds a hole on the outside and takes it to the 22-yard line for the transfer from Utah State.
Now you see the speed that Micah Davis possesses.
Bentley is in at tailback. He's trying to work his way out of the doghouse. Picks up the blitz. Dart to the end zone. Knocked away. No flag. Coverage from Hunter Washington downfield.
I like down here at the tight end position because of the matchup issues that he presents for safeties.
Caden Davis on. Attempt a 39-yarder for Ole Miss. And he drills it. The opening drive, Nets 3, a short drive after the interception. 6
in the field with Uman Mialens and Taryn Perkins, and you're just moving around. Pete Golding can get real creative on these down and distances.
That was Kevin Coleman in motion. Van Buren fires to the outside and a little bit wide, trying to find Jordan Mosley. Started this game 0 for 4 with a pick. Nick Barmira on in punt formation with Micah Davis back to return for the Rebels, and they fake it, and they go right back up the middle for the first down to Justin Ball. And as a nearly 4-touchdown underdog in a rivalry game, State getting creative.
These are just the kind of chances that you're going to want to take if you're Mississippi State. See if you can get some extra possessions, gain some momentum. Now they got to protect it up and see if they can get this ball, convert a first down.
0 for 2 on third down today. Four-man rush. Van Buren swings it out to Booth. Gets the sideline. And that's a Mississippi State first down. It goes for
1,300-yard receiver. That he has that kind of electricity in him. That's not the last we'll hear of him today.
Third down 7 for Michael Van Buren. And he's going to try to use his legs. Throws on the run. End zone shot and too strong.
The screen maybe matched up against a safety one-on-one.
That was Kramer in motion. And a crossing route complete indeed, and room to run for Kevin Coleman to the pylon. He's in, and Mississippi State takes the lead on a 34-yard catch and run. Good call, partner.
Ran a nice mesh concept, got man-to-man coverage, exactly what
Story went to play for Dion at Jackson State, was the SWAC Player of the Year. Kyle Ferry for the punt after, and he punches it through. Fake punt
come across the field, and there's going to be a natural rub that's created by the mesh underneath. There you see Mario Craver comes across. They kind of just pick each other's man coverage defender. Then afterwards, it just becomes a catch and run situation. And any tape that you throw on of Mississippi State this year, you will see that this young man, when he gets the ball in his hands, it's just
what he thought that they had in front of them as they face a big third down here. He helped recruit a lot of these guys to come out of the portal to get to Ole Miss to try and play for a title. They send the house again. Dart escapes, goes across the grain and finds Caden pre-scored. And the Ole Miss tight end has a pickup of 21. Maybe they take a shot here on 3rd and 1. Dart instead hands it off. They pick up the first down. Ulysses Bentley. Of depth for the guy carrying the ball. It's all the other responsibilities the running backs have. Dart to Bentley out of the backfield. And Bentley bends back towards the middle and picks up the first down.
And your throw. Well, that means Ulysses Bentley has to be on the field, and they have to give him his touches.
10th play of the drive. Dart has all day and finally takes off and picks up the first down with his legs. Takes a hit at the 14-yard line. Jackson Dart celebrates the first down. He's been bothered by the first 12 short yardage opportunities of the season. And he'll take it to the outside, and Pegues murders his way into the end zone. He carried Hunter Washington with him. A 5-yard touchdown run for the Mayor. And the Texas A&M transfer splits the uprights. His former teammates game.
You can see on the touchdown, it's just going to be down blocks. The guy to keep an eye on is safety Hunter Washington. He's got to stay outside because J.J. Pegues, he just reads it out. He realizes that the C gap is coming.
In the country in third down conversions. Coleman in motion. Van Buren looking for him over the middle. Caught again, and it's a first down for Kevin Coleman Jr. A pickup of 16 for the St.
Letting Kevin Coleman work his way through the second level through that zone coverage, and then putting a nice ball right on him.
Play action. Van Buren going deep down the sideline. It is hauled in over the shoulder by Jordan Mosley.
Opportunity for Ole Miss that they missed, and for Mississippi State, they dodged a big mistake.
Van Buren keeps it, cuts inside, and dives for the goal line. He's in. State's back in front. Heavy underdogs, and with a huge talent disparity on both sides, Mississippi State staking its claim here in the first quarter.
You just see it on the zone read. He just pulls it. Jaden Kennedy, the nickel defender, gets walled off inside to create a saw.
Kyle Ferry for the point after. And back and forth we go. What else would you expect in the end?
Mississippi State is daring them to run the football. They're daring them to run it with the configuration they're using on defense.
Now 3rd and 3. Dart off balance lob and nearly picked off. He threw that into a ton of trouble. Michael Van Buren fakes the pass to the flat and gets caught in traffic trying to find the edge. And he hustles out of bounds. This is, we got a flag afterwards. Van Buren in front of the Mississippi bench. Dugout chasing a pop-up.
I wonder if they're going to get Xavier Harris.
Personal foul, unnecessary
51.
Defense number 51 for a late hit out of bounds. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
And they got State looking at a 3rd and 10. Coleman top of the formation. Here comes the house. Van Buren delivers to the edge, incomplete. Trying to find Coleman.
Mississippi State, they know what work they need to get done. They're going to have to get better on both lines of scrimmage. But you can see on the edges, on the perimeter, they've got some skilled players.
3rd and 2. Dart gets taken down. It's a loss of a yard. And
An offensive perspective and how they're executing on the field.
He's outgained Dart through the air, 125 to 45. Another shot man coverage. And Coleman hauled it in. Parmia Carey pulled it in. 37-yard gain.
And here we go with another 3rd down situation where, again, you got to look at Kevin Coleman Jr. Number 3 is where you always start in these situations.
And didn't have time. Swallowed up by Chris Paul, who's got a pick and a sack. Came here to play for Lane Kiffin, knowing how he develops quarterbacks. And they keep it on the ground. And a huge hole for Ulysses Bentley. Here he goes. Bentley straight down the middle of the field. From the doghouse to the end zone. An 89-yard sprint.
Against Mississippi State's best defender. Just leaves him grasping it. And then watch him against who I consider a young up-and-coming superstar in Isaac Smith one-on-one. Just takes a bad angle, loses his footing, and then Ulysses Bentley is off to the races. He says, hey, you don't think I have speed? You don't think I have home run ability? You don't think I can produce explosives? How's this for you? One-on-one, I'm going to make their best defender miss in the hole, and then I'm off to the races. This is a guy who last week didn't get a...
And let the lead slip away late. To the ground game. Devon Booth. And he shoves his way to a Mississippi State first down. the SEC with 10.5 coming in. Van Buren out of the pistol. Hand off to the left side. And Devon Booth, the field. They want to throw on 3rd and 1. And they get it. Probably 3rd and 11. And they get it out to Booth, who gets bottled up.
Hearing about over the next 2 years. He is absolutely fantastic.
And on a local level, they know him well. His dad played here at Ole Miss. Dart to the slant. That's complete to Watkins. Empty backfield for Van Buren. Quick hitter to the edge. Mosley turns in the field and gets taken down short. That'll leave 4th and 2. To the stop by Trey Amos.
Just saying, look, if you're going to try and defend us with these light boxes with 6 men in the box, 5 men in the box, we're going to run the football. We're going to remain patient. We'll take these 7-8 yard chunks at a time. Game. Or do you want to just throw the football because you think that's more fun?
Bentley bottled up, and that'll bring up 4th and a short 2, and a timeout by the Rebels. Now on a tailback on 4th and 2. Dart pulls it back, and a beautiful catch. Caden Prescorn able to twist his body for the grab and go out of bounds. 19 seconds left. As 2 completions have gone to the tight end Prescorn. Dart looking for Watkins. He was open for a minute. Now Dart rolls and a flag thrown as the pass is completed for a 1st down. He's already made from 39. And couldn't find it. Missed it to the left. And Mississippi State's going to head to the locker room with a 3-point deficit.
You see it here. He's just going to pull it left a little bit, and there's that, maybe that distance, the distance difference with the penalty.
Deficit for a team that has yet to win a conference game. No return on the kickoff. We get set for the second half. Tom Hart, Lewis Riddick, Chris Budden down up. 3rd down 7 for Jackson Dart. Flag likely holding. Dart scrambling, and he dives forward. Micah Pettit.
Holding it. Offense number 57. That penalty is declined. 4th down.
Just going to see Pettis here at right tackle. This basically puts him in a chokehold. His pocket has a nice upfield charge.
Miss in punt formation with Mazin, who's a Ray Guy semifinalist for the best punter in the country. Kevin Coleman from the 19. First guy got him.
They want to take this all the way into the 4th quarter, and then anything can happen at that point in time. Now, can Ole Miss's defense respond and kind of keep this young quarterback from getting hot?
And he finds Coleman over the middle for a 1st down. Kevin Coleman,
you see what his strengths are. I mean, this guy can really shut down the run game from A-gap to A-gap.
Design QB run. No, it's a pop pass, and it is intercepted. Taken away by Ole Miss. Trey Washington hit a red.
Job by Trey Washington of not getting sucked up into the line of scrimmage. As you see, the other safety, John Saunders. If you're Ole Miss right now, especially if Mississippi State's going to invite you to run the football, to continue to get and take what they're going to give you. They're really trying to keep a lid on this passing game down.
Against a defense, it's 128th in the country on 3rd downs. They've allowed 48% conversions. 5-man rush. Dart over the middle, incomplete. Trying to find Prescorn. Isaac Smith was all over him. State 2 of 9 on 3rd downs today. Another quick run, and that's complete to the 20. We're broken up. Craver couldn't quite squeeze it.
See, just ball just off the fingertips.
He leads the country in 40-yard receptions, and now they keep it on the ground on 2nd down, and Ulysses Bentley
It's just amazing what this team has been able to produce down the field, regardless of who they're throwing the ball to.
Bentley gets turned around and looks like he got enough for the first down. Another stop for Isaac Smith. And by the way, Utah State and the Air Force Academy still in a tailback. Dart, 3rd and 10, gets taken down. A huge sack for Mississippi State. Zachary Tillman.
Responsibility, and then once he blocks, he does what he calls green dog, which means I'm adding into the rush, and he finishes with the sack.
And a muff punt. Rebels with a chance to recover. It ends up in the hands of Micah Davis. Was it touched by State or not is the question. What a huge mistake this would be.
A receiving team player illegally touched by the kicking team. First down.
So an illegal touching. Here's how it unfolded. Looked like no illegal touching on that. We will clean it up on the backside.
When they've been matched up one-on-one.
Dart out of the shotgun on 3rd and 12. Looking for Juice Wells. Wells, jump ball, incomplete. Coverage by Pollock, as you mentioned, his name just a moment.
Juice just not able to finish on the throw. That's really been the story of the season for Ole Miss. In those one-score games, plays like that where they just can't finish.
43-yard field goal from Caden Davis is good. But consecutive Ole Miss possession.
I wonder if that's what he was reading. He thought that he was going to get one-on-ones on the outside. Now it looks like maybe they switched the coverage. Straight ahead.
And stops short. Devon Booth taken down by Chris Paul, who's having another monster game. 4th. 2 for 2 on 4th down conversions tonight. Make it 3 for 3. After the check, Van Buren hands it off, and Daniels into the pile and pick up the first down for Mississippi State. Van Buren 13 of 26 for 201 yards. Freshman quarterback directing the 10th play of this drive. Steps up in the pocket and stumbles forward, reaching to turn it into a positive play when he was nearly brought down behind the line. And they'll have 4th and medium from the plus side of the 50.
And there you see Van Buren so loose with that football in the pocket. That's why he's put the ball on the ground as many times as he has this year. When he's trying to fight for extra yardage, he's got to keep 2 hands on that ball. He's lucky that Ole Miss doesn't have possession of this.
As well in the second half as they did in the first.
I would think not, huh?
That would be his final game as the Ole Miss coach on a winless season. Dart has plenty of time, and he's able to find his tight end Daquan Wright.
The health status right now is of Jordan Watkins. Is he back to 100% or not? The run game's been inconsistent. They seem to manufacture offense regardless.
5-man rush over the middle, complete. Ole Miss first down to Caden Lee. Part of the opportunity for Ole Miss to impress the playoff committee is still trying to work their way into the postseason. Dart will take off. He's got a lead blocker and a beautiful block.
They have been delivering shots like this the entire game. Just coming downhill in this 3-safety scheme, how now they shift into a more conventional front, trying to change the picture on Jackson Dart in this 3rd down.
They bring 4 with a spy. Dart going deep, and we got a flag as everybody got tangled up. Caden Lee trying to crawl over Corey Ellington. Looking at a 3rd and 5.
There's pressure. Change and look again, post-snap.
Right up the middle. Dart backpedaling, lobs. Caught! Cannon Prescourt wins the battle with Hunter Washington. 19 yards. Caden Prieskorn, who lost his dad a year ago. And the married father of two, trying to finish his senior night with a highlight and secured that one all the way through.
Zero blitz situation. Mississippi State deciding a little effort by Caden Prieskorn.
Time to go for Dose, brought to you by Dos Equis. Jackson Dart fires, it's intercepted. Coming the other way, Isaac Smith. And he's got the sideline and looking for a blocker or two. He bowled over Dart, but can't get it back to the opposite end zone.
Against the fiercest pass rush in college football.
Two sacks tonight for Ole Miss. Steps into the throw and delivers on time to Davon Booth. And that's crossed midfield for the first down.
And then just finds Davon Booth hooking up over the middle. That's veteran stuff right there.
Pressure coming. Van Buren, another one deep, got a man. It's Coleman, and he is ruled down at the one. A 44-yard strike to Coleman.
You see Coleman here just trying to extend this ball over the knees down. Was beat right at the snap.
Straight ahead, Von Booth bottled up after a pickup of maybe a foot. Now leaves second and goal.
On the outside and alert for the pick routes.
Got a lead blocker. They didn't pick him up, and Van Buren taken down, maybe a loss of a yard. They couldn't get to number 2, Walter Nolan.
Well, where's Kevin Coleman? He's at the top of the screen in the slot.
And that'll back him up further.
False start. Offense number 77. 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
Well, maybe some of them headed to the library.
Now this crowd's into it. They know you're going to throw it. And here comes the pass rush.
Van Buren delivers. And a stretch from Traore cut short. 4th and goal from the 2.
Where is Kevin Coleman? There he goes in the motion.
5 catches tonight for Coleman. Van Buren looking, fires. It is Coleman, but incomplete. Just a hair low. And
see Kevin Coleman just trying to run. He fakes like he's going to go outside quick to the flat and hooks it back up and slants it back inside, brings it back inside. The ball's just a little bit low. You see there, it makes him look like he's going to go outside. The ball
quickly as they move, if you can force them to punt, you know that they're not going to have the ball for long. Then there's that, trying to stop the run, and Dominic Thomas picks up the first down. Down 6. Rebels 6 of 15 on third down today. Here comes the blitz. Dart stands tall and delivers it for a first down. It's Caden Lee.
Everything possible breaks their way. I just don't see it, which is unfortunate for this university and this football team.
Especially everything they had built up. Dart lowers his shoulder. And then makes it out to the 46.
If they're going to run it, we'll see if they'll remain patient running it, and they've done it. And Ulysses Bentley in particular has had a breakout game this year. And Jackson Dart has made the plays when he's needed to, like that right there, whether it be throwing it or running it.
Rebels will bounce back after that heartbreaking loss. J.J. Pegues is in with 26 seconds left to take this Wildcat snap. And he bowls straight ahead to pick up the first down. And the Rebels will put this thing on ice. And they'll send State to their 12th consecutive conference loss. J.J. Pegues, the mayor of Oxford, has so decreed. Finishes with the ball in his hands. And Ole Miss will finish its regular season at 9-3. Lane Kiffin's squad with their 4th win in the last 5 Egg Bowl contests. It was a season high in both carries and rushing yards for this